It's very important for me horse to understand speeds, understand walk, trot, and lope. Because these mental abilities of the walk, trot, and lope, I have to transfer the future education. And in the final education, that's going to be under saddle. So some horses in our life, they cannot control the pressure, same like a people. And if they cannot control emotions and pressure and fear on the ground, absolutely they're not going to control emotions under saddle, and we're going to struggle. So when he done very well on walk, we're going to ask him pick up the trot. And again, slowly. Do not just start to apply a lot of energy, just slowly pick up and ask him to trot. So when I ask him to trot and I stay in the middle, he also have to travel on the trot around me consistently. Not lean inside, not lean outside. He have to continue travel around me. Very nice, beautiful. We can slow down him a little bit and say, Stetson, a little bit slower right here. Beautiful. Don't speed up. So it's a shoulder control right now. So we can ask him to travel slowly. Is that ready to work, baby? All right, you sweetheart. Go, baby. Hello, Russ, Krachun here, and I continue sharing with you education of Versatility Horses. So today we have Stetson. I'm going to share with you how Stetson progressing, what kind of steps he learned more, and how he's accepting education, how he control his emotion, and share a little bit about his mental and physical abilities. So for me, it's very important when I educate the horse in a round pen, it's very important for me horse to understand speeds, understand walk, trot, and lope. Because these mental abilities of the walk, trot, and lope, I have to transfer the future education. And in the final education, that's going to be under saddle. So some horses in our life, they cannot control the pressure, same like a people. And if they cannot control emotions and pressure and fear on the ground, absolutely they're not going to control emotions under saddle, and we're going to struggle. So by educating horses, I realize it doesn't matter if it's a horse have very high emotions or very low emotions, control emotion, I still will, or it's a mellow horse, or it's a hyper horse, I still will gonna educate in the round pen horse, so horse will truly understand my body language, words, commitment, and energy, understand travel consistently, and the speed I desire from the horse. I'm gonna connect to him with halter and rope, and I'm going to strict his mental and physical abilities and apply pressure. Then horse is very up. There they're pulling sideways because you're stricting him by the head and apply physical pressure. It's a two cues but not related to each other. And the horses finally they're traveling forward motion, but for them it's very hard to understand this. So we're going to ask Stetson right now to travel on the walk, and I have to stay still. And Stetson have to travel on the walk till I'm going to give him to the left and to the right, till I give him different cue to travel. So I'm going to ask Stetson to walk, and Stetson have to walk around me and never stop. And not speed up, not pick up the trot, not to pick up, not changing direction. You have to continue travel with me on the walk and control his emotion. And that's the hardest gate to educate horse traveling forward motion. Walk and lope. So I find The easiest part is to teach horse on a trot. Some horses speed up on a trot also. But walk and lope, it's the hardest gait to teach. So he have to travel not in zigzag. He have to travel not lean inside, not lean outside. He have to travel. If he speed up, I'm going to say Stetson, slow down the walk, and come back and walk, and continue travel and walk. So, and when I ask him to change the gait right now, he also don't have to get upset. He have to come back on this walk and continue travel on this walk. Beautiful. So when we're done to the left, I'm going to change direction. And he have to change direction and walk to the right. And again, when he changing direction, he don't have to speed up. A lot of time speeding up. A lot of time when horse is changing direction, they're speeding up. So it takes time to teach this till horse will understand, because mentally, and not using surviving instinct, because when horses performing one exercise and you changing immediately to different exercise, most of these horses they cannot control them, so control their fear. So reality education starts here from the round pen, not under saddle, and not in the halter and rope. Horse freely have to understand this and perform. I can be very consistent with my voice command. No, not speed up, slow him down, and walk. And Stetson, he is a cutting bred horse, rein cow horse. So he's a very, very smart, and he read any small movement of your body. So it's very easy to navigate. That's his personality. It's very easy to navigate him in the forward motion, but at the same time, if you apply a lot of energy, he's overreacting. So when he done very well on the walk, we're going to ask him pick up the trot. And again, slowly. Do not just start to apply a lot of energy. Just slowly pick up and ask him to trot. So when I ask him to trot and I stay in the middle, he also have to travel on the trot around me consistently. Not lean inside, not lean outside. He have to continue travel around me. Very nice, beautiful. We can slow down him a little bit and say, Stetson, a little bit slower right here. Beautiful. Don't speed up. So it's a shoulder control right now. So we can ask him to travel slowly. So we can ask him to, I can ask him to travel faster. I'm going to say again, please slow down. Travel slowly, please. So he has to travel around me and be very nice and relaxed. That's my goal. Very good boy. Very good boy. Beautiful. That will transfer to the in-hand communication when I'm going to be connect to halter and rope. Then after we'll transfer to the saddle. So again, we're going to ask him to slow down on the walk. So he's going to walk, and we're going to change direction. Ask him to change direction on the walk. We cannot apply immediate trot because we're going to upset the horse. Horse have to come back mentally and relaxation, and after we're going to pick up the different speed. And this knowledge I took actually from my sport, how coach educate me, and I transferred to our horsemanship. So if you're going to trot one side when you teach your horse, and after you changing side, that getting upset. So horse have to truly understand that and control themselves. And why I educate horse travel consistently? Because if he understand here travel consistently, then we're going to understand travel consistently with halter and rope. That's lunging in hand communication. When he understand there travel consistently, then we're going to transfer to the bridle work methodology. He will travel consistently. From the bridle work methodology, we will transfer to the round pen riding education. He will understand travel consistently. And after we're going to bring to the bigger space under saddle. So we develop consistency in the horse brain. So we're not just randomly teaching travel around us. At the same time, we're developing balance and coordination. So horse will learn how to use his body physically. Again, energy and pick up. So he have to travel around me. Nice, relax when I ask him to travel. Very nice. And travel around me without upsetness. Beautiful. And develop this balance. Not lean inside, not lean outside, not change direction. Continue travel around me. Beautiful work, baby. Beautiful work. I'm proud of you. Very good boy, baby. And Stetson takes a lot of time to educate him. I'm going to be very honest with you. Because he's a very sensitive horse. And with this horse, you have to have a lot of patience. But when he's learning, then he's giving his heart to you. He's trying very, very hard. Very nice, baby. Very nice. I'm proud of you. Beautiful work. Absolutely gorgeous. Very nice. And now we're going to break him on the walk right here. It's all shoulders control. I'm going to say, please slow down. Please slow down. And he asks him travel and walk. Again, we come back on the relaxation on the walk. We bring him back to the walk. It's all speed control. Horse truly understand voice command, understand body language of the human. And if you truly want to understand how I teach that, you can join True Grit Academy. It's a virtual education with levels and programs. And I share method by methods how I educate horses in the ground and under saddle. So now we're going to teach horse, not teach. We're going to ask him to travel on the lope. And he have to continue pick up correct lead. A lot of horses in the round pen or in the lunge line, they pick up wrong lead, they're out of balance, so they pick up correct lead in the front lead and pick up wrong hind lead. And after we transfer this to the lunge line, and it's a mess. And after horse and under saddle making mistakes. So if you will develop muscle memory in the round pen and teach horse to pick up correct lead and travel on correct lead, that's going to be much easier to educate horse in the future. So now he's relaxing. We're going to pick up the trot. And now our goal, increase the energy and ask him pick up the lope again. Beautiful. And let him lope. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. And we're going to make him slow down on the trot. Slower trot, slower trot, slower trot. Come back on the trot. And we're going to ask him to walk. Ask him to walk right here. And ask him to walk. So now he have to relax. We're going to change our sides. Change our sides right here. And continue walk. Not get upset. Beautiful. Continue walk. Very good. Nice and relax and walk. Again, relaxation between physical movements. It's very important. Because if you're not going to have relaxation, horse will memorize this mentally and all the time going to be tense mentally. And after it's transferred to the physical abilities, and horse going to get upset all the time. So any human and any sport, between when he learning, between physical exercises, he relax, have a relaxation mentally and physically. And after he transfer to the next physical exercise, so body recovering mentally and trying to perform the next physical exercise. So horses, it's absolutely not different than human. Again, pick up the trot. Ask him to trot. Very good. And now increase the energy, 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 and pick up the lope. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. Direction, speed. And slow down. on the trot, slow down, and now on the walk, completely on walk, completely on walk, let him walk, and we're going to stop him and let him relax right now. Again, right here, face me and stay still. Beautiful. If I will teach him to travel on the walk and trot and lope, left direction, right direction, make him travel all the time. That's how they will learn. All the time get upset and nervous. My human all the time running me, running me, running me. So that's a goal. That's why I call discover philosophy methodology in round pen, because I took my knowledge from my sport. I did not discover round pen education, but I discovered my philosophy and my methods inside of the round pen. And that's why I apply with my horses. So horses will truly understand education. So next steps, I actually share with you how to teach horse to face you with hindquarters and be safe behind the horse hindquarters. A lot of times, in 100 years in a row, they're teaching us in round pen, never face horse towards you with hindquarters. So we have to trim horse hooves, we have to touch horse legs, we have to brush horse tail, we have to walk around the horse, we have to put horse in the cross tie, other people gonna walk around, kids, dogs, we're gonna trail ride, other riders gonna come from the hindquarters. So I believe horse have to be confident from the front end and from the hind end. And again, I don't have not ropes and I don't have not halters. By educating horse, if horse truly understand travel consistently forward motion, understand travel consistent forward motion, understand extending touch, understand flag, understand stop and face, understand turn inside and turn outside, body language of the horseman, you can easily educate horse to face you with hindquarters and develop this confidence. Horse completely free right now. He can run away from me. So horse truly have to understand, when I ask you to face me with hind end, you have to face me with hind end and control emotion. And especially Stetson, he is very, very sensitive horse. I'm going to be very honest with you, because this horse is for sale, and I share with you their education, how they're progressing and their mental and physical abilities. And Stetson, if you're going to strict him and apply the pressure on him, this horse will gonna fight, and he gonna fight very badly till he gonna get soaking, sweat, tired, and finally he gonna give up. But he will never, in the future of his life, he will never develop 100% confidence between human and himself. Okay? So again, energy right here, go back to the panel, more to the panel, face me with hind end, and stay still and face me with hindquarters. So I teach horse staying right here. I can tell him face me with hindquarters and stay still and develop this confidence. That's a patience. We can turn horse this direction and stop and face, and we can teach horse stop with hindquarters and stay still. What we teaching horse right now? Confidence, relaxation, patience. I don't have a rope to tie him to the panel. So when I'm going to put him in the tie him to the trailer, when I'm going to trail ride, he already knows how to stay still without even being tied. So that's a confidence. That's this direction. And please face me again with hindquarters and stay still. With hindquarters more and stay still, patience. Very nice. So now I'm going to say, I want you to turn this direction right now and face me with front end also, and stay still. Stop and stay still. So I can teach horse to face me with front end. I can teach horse to face me with hind end. I'm going to go again. Right here. Go back and face me with hind end. More. Right here. And face me with hind end. And no, face me with hind end. Again. And face me with hind end. right here. Patience, a lot of patience. In this young age, horses have to understand how to control emotion. So now I'm going to say, face me with front end. Right here, face me with front end. Then stay still. Right here, and stay still. I never, in my philosophy in the round pen, I never allow the horses join up to me. Never. Because if I allowed horse all the time to come to me, whatever horse wants to come to me, I develop in his mind, come to me, whatever you want to come. I didn't ask you come to me, but you coming to me. So he learned all the time, develops this confidence and coming to me and coming to me. So and then he's going to get disrespectful. He all the time going to start to push and rub on me. So then I have to apply physical pressure to teach him step away from me. So in my philosophy in the round pen, I teach horses to stay where I ask you to stay still, face me with front end, face me with hind end, but when I ask you, come to me, you have to come to me. So difference is, horse truly have to understand when I ask you to come to me and you save for me, you have to come to me. So he developing mutual communication. So now he come to me. Now I'm gonna say, walk away from me, and go back to this panel. Go back to this panel, and face me with front end. Face me with front end. Right here, more hips. More front end, sorry, and now face me with hind end. Right here. Face me with hind end. So again, horse understand differences. Face me with front end, understand face me with hind end. So now I'm going to say, turn around. Right here. And now come to me. Right here. So differences, good boy, baby, good boy. So difference is not because I run him around the circle and he finds safe zone in the middle round pen and come to you and stay with you. And after we teaching him to come to you and we applying physical pressure to step away from you. So reality horse mentally actually understand to stay where I ask you to stay and stay with front end, hind end, or come towards you. Beautiful word.